It's just not the best angle. Need a camera here.
That is true. We do. But we're low budget at the minute.
Low budget.
Who do you think we are? GK Barry or something?
Yeah, Poppy and Jay.
Poppy and Jay. Get out of it. Right. Well, this is episode 2 now. So obviously we had the introduction. My name's Jacob.
My name's Meg.
And you are watching. Sorry. Should you try that again?
And this is watching.
And this is
That's
watching.
not English.
No.
Right. So sorry. Start again.
My name's Jacob.
My name's Meg. And you're watching Stir in the Tea. And we're still drinking Starbucks.
We are. Because, do you know what?
Can you tell everyone what your order was? Because I've not heard of this order before, and it's
You've never heard
nice.
So you've never heard of like a peppermint?
Oh, obviously I've heard of a peppermint. I've not seen anyone order that before.
Exactly.
It's not like on the menu.
Of course it's
you
not.
Made up. Yeah, so tell them what it is.
It is a white chocolate peppermint frappe without the coffee, because I don't like coffee.
Oh yeah.
So
I've got a gingerbread chai latte. She's delicious.
I do want to try yours, but then I don't want to taste the coffee.
It's not coffee.
What is it then?
Chai.
But it's latte. Latte's coffee.
No, there's no coffee in it. I know it's latte, but it's not coffee. Chai is chai tea, but it's not. Don't panic. It's not tea or coffee. Just drink it. I promise it's not.
Just drink it.
No, but like I promise it's not coffee, because I've drunk that for years and I've only just started drinking coffee. See, not coffee.
It's nice.
But what?
But I wouldn't order it because
What don't you
I
like
don't
about
like.
it?
I think it's the ginger. I don't like the. Or I don't know what it is. And maybe the chai, because I've never had chai before.
I've always said that chai lattes taste like a spa.
Now you said that, I do know what you mean.
It tastes like a spa, doesn't it? Everyone always thinks I'm right weird for saying that, but it's true.
No. It does feel like I've got like soap in my mouth.
Yeah, it's great.
That, on the other hand, banging.
I mean, it's nice, but it's a bit much. I don't think I could drink the whole thing. It's very minty.
Yeah, minty fresh. That's what you want.
Anyway, welcome to episode 2.
Right, yeah. So, episode 2. I think we just got to kick it off, really.
We're going to talk about our little week in Brighton, aren't we?
We are indeed. Now, I think we've got to start off of literally coming off the train. And it was...
Oh, God, yeah, it kicked off straight away, didn't it?
It was Sunday, so obviously football was on.
Yeah.
And it was Brighton versus Crystal Palace. I'm pretty sure the score was 3-1 to Crystal Palace. So, not great. But the start of it all was quite great.
It was fantastic. Basically, this is the first time I've ever been to Brighton, right?
So
I got off the train and there was like police everywhere in the station, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I walked out of the train station and I'm stood outside for like half an hour, 45 minutes waiting for Jacob, and this is what was going on. So this is my first impression of Brighton.
Yeah, this is... I'm going to put my seat forward because I keep banging the wall and they're probably thinking, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, and I've just done it again. Right. So, obviously, Crystal Palace and Brighton are not... They're like biggest rivals and everything. I think most people know that.
So like a bit of a derby.
Huh?
A derby.
Derby? What do you mean by that? Huh?
I know more football knowledge than you.
You do.
A derby.
Right, anyway.
You know what a derby is?
I've heard of it. I'm going to get absolutely slated for this.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
well
fantastic.
Done.
Cheers for that, Meg.
You're welcome.
Absolutely just sits me right up there.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the scenes.
One of the scenes.
I think these are I don't know if they're the Crystal Palace fans or
it started out with the Crystal Palace fans, and then all the Brighton fans went over to that pub.
You was there before.
I think at this point it's Brighton fans, but I can't really remember.
That's the video that I got.
It's the kid on the shoulders.
I think he's on someone's shoulders. I don't know if he's on a bin or something. But yeah, absolutely.
That's a flag.
I can't even zoom it in. Yeah, so I don't know what flag, to be honest. I can't really see it. But, I mean, you've got a video of the smoke grenades. Smoke grenades?
Yeah. So I was just stood, and all of a sudden this like smoke grenade bomb thing came like flying literally and landed right in front of me, and as it landed, like 4 police vans just went like flying down the road and like parked up in front of it. It was sick.
I could just imagine. It was sick.
I was like, oh my god, you'd love this.
I can kind of imagine like me just turning up and just seeing you just covered in blue.
Yeah, imagine if it actually landed on me.
Like absolutely covered in blue, like just from the smoke and stuff. But this was because obviously they're all going to Fulham, which is where the stadium. Not Fulham. Fulham. Why did I say Fulham? Fulham, which is where the stadium is. And obviously you had the Crystal Palace. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say. I don't know if you would say if Crystal Palace fans were already in Brighton or they're just there for a pit stop or whatever. Like they go to Brighton.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then from Brighton to, I'm not too sure because when I was on the train, most people just got off straight away and it went straight to Brighton. And I was honestly, that train that I was on was absolutely packed
of all the football fans.
Literally, but there was no cheer. There was no like chants or anything. It wasn't until I realised when they all
kicking off.
No, when
you were gutted.
I wasn't. I mean, I didn't even know until they got off the train, and it was literally the train was completely empty, like full on emptied out. And I was like, "Oh,
football."
Yeah. I was fair, but at least have like some chance, like bit of piss heads or something.
Bit
like,
of a scrap.
Well, not even a scrap, but just like someone chanting. You find it funny, like because you sit there and like, okay, fairs, they're gonna have a good time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then obviously you had the, like I said, the Crystal Palace fans like, turning up and stuff, and then you had all these lot here.
Oh,
so you got police and horses. You want to go stroke them as well?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. There they are, look. It's like herding sheep, really, isn't it?
So many
it's like the police are like the shepherds.
They're loving it.
It starts, I think it'll start. There they
They're
are,
Brighton fans.
Yeah, they are.
Just trying at the station.
Yeah, so you've got to have like, I think there's Crystal fans.
Look at him.
Because they started booing at one point. They're proper getting like herded toward like to their train, which is hilarious.
It was
funny. That was a great first start and first impression for you, really, isn't it?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was filming it all. I was texting you like, "You love this." Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, because it was probably a good atmosphere. That, to be fair, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was good atmosphere.
Like if you're for a football fan. I mean, I'm not really a massive football fan, but to go to the pub and
my brother would have been all over that.
Yeah, because you want somewhere to like for a good atmosphere. Mm-hmm. I feel like for myself, a good atmosphere would probably be more so at the pub than at
the stadium.
A stadium.
Yeah,
I say that for my opinion, just because one, you can get more pissed at a pub. Two, you've got more people and you can just
like chatting and socialising rather than just like watching.
Do you know what I mean? Like instead of just sitting there watching and you're like all in rows. But then I suppose if you're at the stadium, you probably, if like stuff like this, you'll see more of. Like you'll see bits where it kicks off and all sorts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, more fights and stuff.
But yeah.
Wow. There we go then. So that was the first thing.
That was. And then... Excuse me, my ears kept popping then. It's weird.
That's weird. What's next?
Then
brunch.
We went for brunch / music bingo.
Yeah, we went for a bottomless brunch at Revs. Well, we went there at like 6, didn't we?
Yeah, it was at 6. So, this was at like Revolution, which is just around the corner from where I was
Can we also talk about the fact that you paid for this twice? We just slip that one in there as well.
Cheers, that.
So we booked this like weeks ago.
Yeah.
We like booked and paid for this weeks ago. And then the other day, I get a text being like, what food do you want? Like, I'm booking
like
brunch.
Yeah, food order.
Like, and I was like, but we've already booked it. Like, we've already paid for this. And he was like, you were so confused, weren't you? You were like, oh, have we? And then you ended up you thought you were getting scammed.
Well, yeah, because bear in mind, I have just watched an episode on EastEnders where Jean has just got scammed, and then she like got email or whatever. So then obviously, and because obviously it's Christmas and everything, and then I saw that email and I saw that I had to pay and whatever was left. And then when I told you, and you was like,
we've already paid.
I'm thinking.
In fact, you were the one that like booked it and everything.
Yeah.
And you just completely forgot.
I just completely forgot that I genuinely paid because it still said payment due. So I was like, I'll just pay it then, straight away then. And then he was like, but we've already paid. And then that's when I looked back on my statements and that.
And then you panicked thinking that you got scammed.
Yeah, I did.
But it was okay because you messaged them and
emailed them.
It all got sorted.
All got sorted. I think. To be honest, I haven't even.
You've actually not checked.
Probably checked, to be honest. So to this day, I probably have still been scammed or not. I mean, we still got the food, so I don't.
We did, know. Yeah.
It's an odd one. I don't. To be honest, I don't actually know. But yes, we went for the brunch. Mm-hmm. We meant to start at 6, but we got there a little bit late. But you always, when you get handed your first drink, that's when you start your 2 hours.
Oh, right.
And did you realise they never said to us that how much we got left?
No.
I think because we was a bit pissed, and then also it was going into the bingo thing. So.
But also, I got so confused because I remember you saying at the start you got some prosecco, mm-hmm. and then you could just order like your cocktails and stuff.
Yep.
So I was expecting like a glass of prosecco, like on arrival sort of thing. No, she walks over with a bottle of prosecco.
Yep, which is this bottle right here. Now, this is the bottle that we won, not that what we started with.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So we obviously started with a bottle like this with a prosecco. Your face when she brought it over and you were like...
yeah, because I thought it was just going to be a glass, and I was like, I can handle a glass of prosecco.
Nah.
I can't handle a bottle of prosecco plus bottomless cocktails.
That's what's so great
plus
about
all the
it.
Shots.
No, that's what's so great about it, because you can have all the
drinks. Wasn't great later that night, was it?
No, it wasn't. But you can have that bottle, and so when you like do all the drinks and everything and go through it, and then when your 2 hours finished,
yeah, we saved it.
You've still got that bottle,
that like free drink, yeah.
And what's so good also about it, you can turn it into which I did, a Bucks Fizz.
Yeah.
Where you put orange with it.
Yeah.
So then you only use a bit of the prosecco, and then, I mean, I say more prosecco than an orange, but even still, you're doing half and half prosecco, half orange. Mm-hmm. You're still getting more out of that prosecco now, then, and you're still taking it longer.
Yeah.
See?
Very true.
But yeah, we started, then we had our drinks. And the first drink we had was...
Oh, I had vanilla Coke, which was Flump and Coke. And you had cherry Coke, which was like cherry liqueur.
Like so it was like a cherry, one of the cherry shots, which was in with the Coke. And then they also did this black canvas thing, which was like a lemonade soda thing. And you can put in one of the shots.
Yeah. So Revs have like a ton of like crazy flavour shots and stuff.
Yeah. So
and you could just pick any of them and they turned it into a cocktail.
You had Flumps, you had Jelly Baby, you had the chili one, Kinder Bueno.
So many. Tequila Rose, lemon and lime.
Like there was honestly
so
much. So you can just pick from one of them. Mm-hmm. Which mainly we did, to be fair. We mainly had more of them than we did on the actual thing. But there was one that you didn't like, which was the blue raspberry, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got blue raspberry and you got
bubblegum. I got blue bubblegum. You got blue raspberry.
They were both rank.
Oh, so I liked them. So you gave them to me, and then got two
vanilla Cokes. Vanilla Cokes, the Flump one,
yeah. Which was quite nice, but they were quite nice, to be fair. And then I enjoyed it. And then obviously with the food, I had a burger and you had a pizza. Which I found great of having, because I could have my burger and
then have my pizza.
Have your pizza, because obviously you can have 2 bites of that, and then
I
the
had
rest
half
of it
it.
just.
Actually, I had more than half of it.
You did have more than half. So fair play to you.
That's because I cut it into such big slices.
Yeah, but
So
your
I have
logic
to
doesn't.
sing.
Your logic doesn't
No,
make sense.
no, but it does work.
It
So
doesn't.
when I get a pizza, if it's not pre-cut, then I'll cut it into like quarters. And he was like, "Why have you done such massive slices?" And I was like, "Because then I fold it in half, and I'm eating double the amount, but my brain just thinks it's like one like small slice, so I don't get full as quickly because I've only had like I've only had a small slice, but it was actually double the amount, so I don't get as full as quickly."
No, because you know that you're doing it.
I'm tricking my mind.
You're not. Though,
it's a mind game on myself.
It's not because you know you're doing it.
Does it work?
I mean, I don't know if it does or not, because
I wouldn't have eaten that much if I hadn't have done that. I would have just had like 2 normal sized slices and then been full.
But I don't get how you're tricking your own mind, but yet your mind knows that you're doing it. Because
I think it's because I get bored of eating after like 5 minutes. So once that 5 minutes is up, then I'm done. So in that 5 minutes, I eat double the amount because it was folded over.
It doesn't make sense, but
it works.
It doesn't. I don't know how it works, but it does. But then I kept going back to that.
Yeah.
Like during the
2 hours later.
Yeah, they kept coming over and saying,
"Are you done with this?" Nope.
Absolutely not, mate. I'm still going with it. Do you know what I mean? Like because then you can take it easy. Bit of drink.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
We far from take it easy.
Now, that's when it comes into the bingo. Now, if you've never done music bingo,
don't do it.
Don't do it. It was sick.
It was sick.
We did miss out on the first song. Was getting it all up.
Oh yeah, we did actually.
So, but I had I had 3 phones. So I had my one and my 2 old ones.
Have you got the video of that?
No, you have.
Oh, I've got it on my phone.
If you put it onto the
Let me send
there,
it to
then we'll
you.
get it up.
I put it on my Instagram, didn't I? Let me have a look.
Yeah. So when you get it up,
I've got no Wi-Fi. I'll do it later.
First.
We'll add it in.
And then anyway, I had my 3 phones. So I had my main one, and then my 2 old phones that I've still got. So I thought I'd use them, and I've got 3 tickets plus Meg's got her phone as well. So we've got 4 tickets. Then there's a guaranteed chance of us winning at least something here.
Yeah.
And
boy, did we win!
We won indeed. Well, I mean.
No, to be fair, we could have more. Oh yeah, you messed it right up.
I don't know how. So I had those 3 phones, and I think we'll probably put the video in anyway.
Yeah, if I can find it.
Yeah, I mean I'll have it showing anyway already, with the little editing skills. I don't know where I was going with this. I can't even remember now.
Well, anyway, we were playing music bingo, and then I won 10 shots, and then you ran up thinking that you'd won, but it was a false claim.
But the thing is, right, bear in mind, there was other people playing, and there was this one table that had 8 of them, 8 or 9,
kept winning everything,
and they had everyone playing it. So they had basically 9 phones and 9 tickets. Then there's us 2. If I didn't have those other 2 phones, it would have been 2, and we probably wouldn't have won. We probably would have made.
I won twice just off my phone.
You did, to be fair play, you did. But even still, we wouldn't have had that many chances.
No.
Bear in mind as well, we had another table in front of us because we was in a booth,
and that was a big party.
And that was like a works do thing. Yeah. They were doing a bottomless brunch, but not many of them were playing. Because I remember one of the blokes, when one of them, the table with the 9 people, when they went up, he went to me and was like, "Oh, it was always them," or something like that. I went, "Yeah, fuck them." No, it was when you won it. Sorry, you won it, and he said, "Oh, glad it's not them." I went, "Yeah, fuck them," like that.
Yeah.
And then so I keep forgetting what I'm going for. My mind's not working at the minute.
I'm just joking every 5 minutes.
I literally am. What is going on? Where am I going with it?
I don't know.
I'm just rambling on and just
word vomit.
Word vomit. It literally is. But yeah, you won 10.
I won 10 shots. Then you pulled a false claim and embarrassed us.
Yes, because I ran. The thing is, that made it more embarrassing, I think.
Yeah, because you absolutely pegged it.
I think I might have
through the bar.
I did throw a table. Not a table. I did not what did
A chair went flying on the floor, like a big heavy bar stool.
I was sprinting down there because it was quite not far away, but they were quite close to him, so it's easy for them to go up. And so I was like, do you know what? I'm going for this. I'm getting there before they do. He put in the number and everything. And false claim.
Yeah, so you had to do the walk of shame back.
Well,
but then
I didn't really. I just pretended I walked out and went all the way around, so I didn't have to go through the middle.
Then you got another claim though, and it was right, and you got the bottle of prosecco.
Yes, I did. Yes, and we actually got the bottle of prosecco. And I think you've got the video of that. To be fair,
yeah.
Again, and even the bloke said, at least he's not doing a walk of shame this time.
Yeah, so thank God. Right. Imagine if you had to do it twice.
But even with those 10 shots, right now, usually those 10 shots, I would have thought because I've never won shots. Last time I won was a bottle of vodka. I say vodka, it was like black licorice vodka thing.
Oh, gross.
But with the 10 shots,
you didn't get to choose the flavors. It was just random.
Get to choose, do you?
That was kind of cool though. Like,
I suppose because then you
made you try like ones that you wouldn't have tried. Yeah, it was like shot roulette, which was actually kind of fun.
Yeah. But you say that with it's like you don't get to choose ones that you might not try or whatever. That first one we had,
so sour.
Oh my God.
And you hate sour.
I hate sour thing. I don't know what even that one was. But I was looking on the thing.
The face that we both pulled the second it like touched our tongue. Oh my God.
I just couldn't think. I can't actually genuinely think what that could be.
I don't know, but so sour.
But I mean, the rest of the shots were fine. They were nice, to be fair.
Then we got the prosecco, but there was no way we were cracking into that night. And then I won some more shots. I actually won.
You won 5 or something on it?
Well, no, but I'd won. What was it like? It was meant to be like 20 or something.
No.
What was it? No, I was meant to win.
It was. I think it was like a drink or something. Or maybe
it was like the main prize, wasn't it?
It was some. Yeah, I think it was like a. It was like I think it was a general like proper drinks like that you buy.
Yeah, but because we'd already won twice.
Yeah, he said it's not.
He said that he wouldn't give it to me, so he gave it to someone else, which is fine. But then he just gave us like
6 shots.
6 shots, I think it was.
Which then was all quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah, they were nice.
But then you made a friend up there, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I made a little friend. Where did I first meet her?
I think it was when the second time. When you was meant to get those shots, meant to get the drink or whatever.
And then I met her again in the toilet. And then she invited us on a night out, didn't she?
She did that. We never actually turned up to.
No, we couldn't.
We honestly were completely gone, which goes into.
Oh God.
This video.
You are cough at the start of this.
Why?
You can't. You can't.
Do you know what? Even probably like a screenshot of just that, really. That in itself. Like, that picture in itself. Megg has got the bucket that the bottle of Prosecco...
The ice bucket.
Yeah, that the bottle of Prosecco was in, which had ice in. Now, the ice have melted at this point, and you were... I mean, we both were.
I was going to say.
Gone. And I didn't even hand it to you. You must have just picked it up.
No, you did. You gave it to me.
I can't have done.
You did.
Why would I have given that to you?
Because I needed water, so you handed that to me. So I drank it.
To be fair, it does sound like something I would do.
You did.
You did. And then you just generally started drinking it.
I needed water. I was dying.
At this point here, look. You're so gone. You're so gone. I'll probably crop that beginning bit because I mean you did go for a second time, and then after that I think I did get you a pint of water. To be fair, because it was a bit like, oh my God.
I don't remember. That was like pretty much just before we left it, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that was like coming to the end of it. That was like now this DJ came in and stuff.
Because after then I went to the toilet.
Yeah, and what happened there then, Megg? Because you was in there for quite a while, I'd say.
I don't think I was in there long. I swear I was actually in there for a normal amount.
You was, because I was standing around with this bottle thinking there's no way that the security guards will let me out with this. There's no way there were bouncers would let me out.
So I distracted them. It was a tactic.
I wouldn't say it was a tactic though, would you? Weren't really planned.
It definitely wasn't planned.
Because I had to, while Meg was in the toilet, 2 security guards went over to the toilet, and that's when I saw my chance. I just put this down my trousers.
You put it down your trousers?
I had this like that, zipped up my coat, and just went out. And then just waited outside. Because in my head, I'm thinking, and that's one way of me getting past that. I'm just going to wait outside for you. So, I don't know what you're doing in the bathroom, Meg.
You do know, don't you?
What happened there?
We've all been there. You don't need to embarrass me. I was going to the toilet, and just as I got to outside the toilet, I was like, shit. I'm gonna be sick.
Pizza's coming back up.
Oh, stop. So then I ran into the toilet. I swear I was just quickly sick and then came back out again.
No, I mean, probably in my head it felt long. Because I was I'm in an iron and I was thinking, oh God, what am I going to do with this bottle?
Yeah. As I came out the cubicle, there was a security guard stood there waiting for me. And he was like, are you okay? And you know when you're so plastered, but you try and act sober and totally fine? I was like, yes, thank you, how are you?
Just thrown up as well.
Yeah, and he's probably just been stood there listening and
Oh, that is brilliant.
I was like, hello, I'm fine, thank you, how are you?
Yeah.
And then I ran out and met you. Then it was home time. It
was home time, and that's when...
that's where the story ends.
Yeah, let's just say...
I don't think we need to share anymore.
It weren't just you that was thrown, that was it.
No, it was both of us.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the sink?
No.
Put it this way, it's 5 days later and the sink still doesn't drain.
It doesn't, to be fair, it's not like... It's going to sound really horrible, but it's not like nothing comes back up.
No, stop!
Do you know what I mean? It's not like nothing comes back up. I have cleaned it, and it doesn't smell. It doesn't, it's just
blocked.
I mean, it does drain, just slowly.
Very slowly.
It takes its time. But yeah, well, that was the...
Draw a line under that.
Yeah, we'll leave it as that.
Move on, please. Okay, what's next?
So then, obviously...
bit of golf the next day.
We were hanging the next day, though, weren't we?
Yeah, we didn't move till... Well, that night when we were at Revs, my best mate just messaged me. She was like, oh, you're in Brighton, sick. Basically, arranged to meet her the next day. So, what time did we meet at? Nearly 4 o'clock or whatever, because we were just absolutely hanging all day, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. I went to the shop just to get, drinks and something. Yeah.
I felt awful. I felt so sick.
It was a fresh air walking back home. I think that's what done it to us. It hits you hard. But no, yeah, we went. Yeah, next day we went because we already had golf
globals.
That's it, globals booked. And obviously your friend said that she was coming into Brighton.
Yeah, so we met.
Thought, why not?
My friend and her girlfriend, and went to globals for a bit of mini golf.
Yeah,
which I smashed.
I don't think you did.
I did.
I don't think you did. Now,
new high score.
I wouldn't say high score. I would say it's a new
high score.
No, because you're not.
That's the opposite of what you want. I mean, it's sarcastic.
Okay, yeah. All right, you've done me there, to be fair. But this is obviously globals where we was at. Just neon everything. And obviously, that was the underwater one, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Which was quite cool, to be fair. And they said at the end, there was
a carnival one, dinosaur one.
Dinosaur Christmas, circus,
jungle,
and a jungle one, and then obviously we did the underwater one. And we haven't even got the score sheet. No, because no one we didn't even take a picture of it.
Oh, what a shame.
Because honestly, the first hole, we're thinking, right, first hole we just got to put it was this massive door with a little hole that you put the ball through, and then we had to go up these stairs to go round. So we all done it. Obviously, we've all hit it, gone through the next bit. Comes up to Megg's go. How many shots did it take you to, just remind me and tell everyone, how many shots did it take you just to get it through the door?
Just to get it through the door? I can't remember. I remember the total, but I don't know how many it took to get it through
12.
the door. No, 12 was the total.
No. Yeah, 12.
Yes, it was.
It took you 12 shots.
To get it into the hole, not through the door.
Yes, it was. Oh, no. No.
What?
No. Yeah.
What are you chatting?
Yeah. But even still, that first hole took you 12.
Yep.
We all did it in like maximum 4.
Yep.
You did probably about 6 shots trying to get through that door.
I'm an overachiever.
It's something. And obviously, yeah, you go up to the stairs, and then there's like a slide which takes you down, which takes you all down to this, which is quite cool, to be fair.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then at the end, there was a ball pit.
There was a ball pit, and I'm so glad I took this video because we didn't actually.
There should be a height limit on this.
I wouldn't know.
You should have to be at least like 5'5" to be allowed in this because.
Well, then you still won't be able to go in it anyway.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm too small to be allowed in this.
I mean, even when I went up to it, it was like what, up to my. I think it was up to my hip.
Once I was down, I could not stand up. Not for the life of me. My feet could not find that ground.
It was quite deep. To be honest, I don't think I even touched the floor. I think there was just still.
And the fact that you just decided to keep burying me really didn't help.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely no help given. It's just Jess trying to get me up.
But it doesn't even look like you're trying to get up.
What do you mean? I'm literally trying so hard.
You just got.
My bunny ears. I didn't lose them.
That was surprising. I'm surprised you didn't even lose your phone in there.
I knew when you were giving me your hand that you were not helping me.
Of course not.
That's why I grabbed on, because I was like, he's going to push me. It's not happening.
Absolutely. But you know what? I'm surprised you didn't even lose your phone in there because you.
No, I was clinging on.
You went in there like you were buried.
I was at the bottom of it.
You were buried like proper.
Yeah.
So if anything fell, and Jess kept even dropping her phone, even just going round the doors. And the fact that she didn't even lose her phone in that as well, which is ridiculous. But.
There we go. That was Globals.
That was. And still remaining the champion as undefeated.
Boring.
What do you mean? I'm undefeated.
Next.
I had, what was it, 40 something. Jess and Ives had 50. You had about
so
like
time to
90
talk about
or
ice
something.
skating.
Ice skating? Oh yeah, that was. Yes.
You on your ass. That's what it was.
Right. So. Hang on a minute. Before we even get into
And can we also talk about how you were just texting your mum, making it sound like I thought you were going to be really awful and like.
But you did.
Putting you down.
You had an assumption.
I said to you.
Hang on. No. You had an assumption of me being terrible.
Yeah, my first thoughts were like, oh, he'll be crap at it.
Yeah.
But then when you said that you were really good, I believed you. I said I didn't think you'd be as good as me. But I believe that you would be able to skate.
I did see no 12s from you, though, did I?
Did you see me on my ass within the first 5 seconds?
I had to. Did I not tell you that I had to? You know.
This is excuses. I'm just making.
I thought he was going to demonstrate something there. No, but I had to. You know, you had to bear in mind you've got loads of people going around. You've also. And
yeah, you do realise we did the same thing. We were on the same rink. We had the same conditions, the same amount of people, and I wasn't on the floor on my ass, and you were.
Are you just not going to let me?
No, because it's just continuous lies about this. I'm not happy about it.
What do you mean?
And then when we got off, your mum was like, "How was it?" And you told her that it was brilliant, and I was shocked at how amazing you were.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. Because I believed when you said that you could skate, so there was no shock that you could. But you forgot a lot. You forgot to tell her about how you fell over, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was just me. Like, because obviously you had people. I mean, you had some twats that were just generally doing spins, people bombing it, like trying to do zigzags and everything. I mean, I started doing that towards the end, and I said to you, I'm glad it started to rain because it was otherwise going to get a bit slippy, and if I stayed there a bit too longer, then that'll be me bombing it and cutting through people. But
you're full of shit.
What do you mean? Can you hang on a minute? But no, I said to you, you know, it's always going to be a different ice to whatever ice rink you go to.
You're taking a really long time to come up with an excuse as to why you fell over.
No, it's not an excuse. And you've also got to think there's people, the other different sessions throughout the day where
at the end of the day, it's a yes or no. Did you fall over?
They digged their
it's a yes or no question.
Into the ice.
Did you fall over? Yes or no question. Did you fall over?
To test the ice.
No, fuck off. I don't even know if I can swear on here, but shut up. Did you fall over?
To test the ice.
What do you mean to test the ice? You didn't purposely fall over. You went, whoa, and then fucking smack bang on your arse.
Do you have video evidence?
Not right. Why are you so annoyed about this?
You don't have.
Yes or no? Did you fall over? Yes. Did I? No, not once. So there we go. Next.
You did have a few tumbles though.
What do you mean tumbles? I didn't go anywhere.
You did. There was a few times you went, oi.
You're literally lying through your teeth. There was one time where I was like, what? Because someone literally cut right in front of me and I thought they were going to land on me.
You did have a little bit of a tumble then?
A tumble? That's not a tumble. Do you know what a tumble is? When you're like on the floor. You had a tumble. I had a wobble when someone nearly crashed into me. Yeah.
Same thing. You still had a bit of like a...
Yeah, once. When someone nearly crashed into me.
There was more than once that I saw.
Should we look at your toe? Because that's injury number 2 from ice skating, isn't it?
Because that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say, right? I was at that point, near towards the end, when it just started to rain. That's when I started getting comfortable and started to bomb it. And
bomb it into the side of the ice rink.
No, but
break your toe.
Like, can I explain it? Like, can I give like reasons?
You're giving a lot of reasons. It's just a lot of shit, to be honest. It's coming out your mouth.
So I don't like it when there was like big groups. So when there were like where people bundle and that
got
bundle
a bit nervous.
Slow, not nervous.
Bless
Because what also puts you off is people just with their legs, like cartoon running, like, and you look at it and you're staring and it puts you off your focus of what you're actually doing. And then, so I was like, right, I need to get out of this. And I always, you even saw, I saw like every gap that I saw, just trying to get through and weave through. I tried to do it once and I was like, bombed it down one side. As I was going to turn, I missed the opening and they somehow came into a line. And I thought, right, I'm going to have to do something here. And the only first thing I thought of was going into the barrier. Now,
because he's not skilled enough to slow himself down. He just went crashing into it.
Because by the time my brain thought of trying to do that thing, if I tried to,
what
knowing
do you
me,
mean, no, by the time you were going,
no, but by the
bombing towards a thing, and your brain didn't think I should possibly slow down.
No, my first thought, generally my first thought was just go straight into it. It's either going straight into it or going over the top. I genuinely thought of going over the top because one, it'd be funny, and two, you know, it takes the ease off of looking like an idiot because then I'd be like, do you know what, that was quite funny, fair play to you.
So basically, I came away from ice skating smelling the roses and looking fantastic.
Smelling the roses? No, what do you mean? Where's that come from?
That's a figure of speech, like on top. I came away first place, basically. First place.
And
you came away with a fall and a broken toe. So
how have you made this into a competition?
Should we watch the video? Because it's really pretty.
How have you made this into competition? This is... Now, can you see how wet it is?
Yeah, no, it was.
Do you know what I mean?
It was really wet because it was raining.
There we go. So, you know, like earmuffs and everything on. But like, can you see the way you skate as well? Like with your arms, like your back and arms are just stiff. Like they always stayed like
What did you want me to do? Be like leg warmers and start like spinning around, flapping my arms?
Well, I mean, that's what you was giving the impression of. Do you know what I mean? But
at least my arms weren't on the floor.
They weren't on the floor.
Yours were.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm glad that you didn't get a video of me on the floor. Because there's no proof.
I'm gutted.
There's no proof. But I don't know how you're making this into a competition as well. I don't know where that has come from. I don't know where
because this whole time you've been like saying how much better you were going to be and
no,
all
I
this.
never said I was going to be better.
No, you did at the very start. You did.
I never said I was going to be better.
You did. What?
And
you did.
What do you mean?
At the very start, when we were like, let's go ice skating, you thought you were going to be way better than me. You did. You said that at the start.
I never thought I was going to be better. I knew I was going to be better, but then when it came to it,
unfortunately, you weren't.
Yeah, I had to kind of humble myself and be like, I need to
throw myself on the floor.
Yeah,
crash into the side.
Because you know what I mean. Because like I said, you've got all those people where they're skating and everything, and they honestly do my head in. Like I'm
the pros.
They're the pros, but I'm like a semi-pro.
Oh, babe.
I do this. What? I'm a semi-pro. I only do it once a year. Do you know what I mean?
Once a year? You said you can't remember the last time you did it.
I genuinely.
A few moments later.
Genuinely can't remember. And then and the dips. There were dips because it was always that certain bit.
There was not dips.
There were dips because there was always that certain bit where I went.
There was no. I was also skating over that bit. There was no dip ever. There was no dips in the ice.
It seemed to me it wasn't just me as well. There were other people that on that side that kept slipping.
Yeah, but people were falling over all over it.
That's exactly. So it doesn't really it doesn't help. Do you know what also annoyed? Like what? Actually, do you know what? Because what you said as well. To be fair, this is what you said annoyed you. Is why do people go to ice skating?
If you're like, I get it. If it's kids that can't skate, obviously they go into like learn and stuff.
They didn't have any penguins.
No, they didn't.
Not many kids have penguins.
But if you're a full-grown adult and you're like too scared to even try and let go of the side and stuff, why are you going? Like, I don't understand why you've paid all that money.
Yeah, I get
to just put yourself through the torture.
Or, like, just to say you've done it. But there was one woman when
you're just going to cling onto the side for an hour. What? Please tell me what the point of that is.
I don't know if you saw there was that one woman that before we even went onto the ice, and she was like proper like holding on and taking literally like step by step.
But like there was a lovely little bar next to it. She could have just sat down, got herself hot chocolate, and watched the fam do it. Do you know what I mean? She didn't need to put herself through the pain of that. That baffles me.
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna get either people that are just gonna cling on to the end, like the edge or whatever, and just be in that clump, or you're gonna get those show-offs that are just doing all those things, like speeding past everyone and doing those 12s. Yeah. To be fair, that's the first ever time I've ever seen someone do 12s and everything, like seeing it in my own eyes. Like, other than watching it from Strictly and everything. Not Strictly. Dancing on Ice. Other than watching it on Dancing on Ice, that's the first time actually seeing someone doing it.
Really?
It's like, bloody hell.
Oh.
Yeah, because normally you just see it like on movies or videos or whatever. Like, it's actual proper seeing it. It's like, wow, right. Especially in a public one as well.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Especially when they're like dressed up for it as well.
Oh, it's a bit much. Like to bring your own ice skates and leg warmers. They weren't even on their legs. They're on the shoe. I don't get what's the point. They're on the shoe.
Yeah.
What's the point? What, are they warming the shoe?
Skating fashion, isn't it?
Because I didn't have no leg warmers and my feet was dripping. They were soaked. They were sweaty. Well, why do you want leg warmers on them? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
So.
And that was it yesterday.
That was.
And then today we've literally done nothing. We watched a series.
We're watching a great series. Hijacked on Apple TV. It's on.
We've only got like one episode left, haven't we?
To be honest, I don't actually know.
Mm. Yeah, we've watched 5 and there's 6, isn't there?
I'm not too sure. Because even though the plane's a 6-hour flight. But then again, episode 1, it's more. It shows you the beginning of it, which is not that full hour, and it's obviously when they take off.
I thought you said it was 6 episodes, though.
No, but that's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Because you said there's each episode is the hour of the plane.
Well, I just thought because you said there were 6 episodes and the flight was 6 hours. I was thinking roughly.
I think there's 7.
Right. Anyway, either way, great series.
It is a really good series, to be fair.
Yep. And we only got out at like what 4 o'clock. Went to do that what's it called, photo booth
thing that you saw on TikTok.
Yep.
That was quite cool.
Yeah. And now we're doing the pods.
Yeah.
It's our last night though, so we might go out for some dinner.
We're going to that brownies one that you're.
Brownies.
What is it? Browns.
Yeah. I don't know. I've not been there before, but
because we went.
Jess recommended it, so.
Yeah, because we were meant to go there with her, didn't we?
Yeah, but they were. It
did look really nice.
Dead nice.
No, proper like posh bougie kind of thing.
It looked bougie.
Yeah.
And they've got steak. No, I do kind of want a steak.
Steak and sangria.
Oh my god, if they have sangria.
Maybe not a jug this time.
No, maybe not. Can't wait to tell that story.
We're gonna have to. We might have to do an episode about.
We're definitely gonna have to. Yeah, 100%.
That'd be a good one. Because
that'll be an episode in itself, just that night.
Well, yeah, because it even just.
We'll have to do like your worst story and my worst story.
Worst story? What do you mean?
Well, that's like your like funniest story from Turkey, isn't it?
I was gonna say worst story. It's definitely got to be that my steak and double sangria night.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I was gonna say that I was a mess.
Yeah, I know you were. Very aware you were. I had to deal with it. Anyway, there we go.
Yes, there we go. That is
episode 2.
Episode 2.
Bosh.
That was quite good.
Brilliant.
Done. Stirring the tea.
Stirring
the tea. They didn't really stir much to me, to be fair.
No, we didn't actually.
This is more breaking the ice towards it. Do you know what I mean?
Just a little, This
was stirring the tea on both of us and what we're like.
To be fair, that video that you put in of me, that's stirring my. Don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway,
what was that?
Like, you just embarrassing,
Yeah, no.
Like, there's been embarrassing bits in this
episode. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Of course it has been. But, no. Do you know what? Because it's your first time as well in Brighton, thoughts already?
Oh, I love it. I feel like I've not seen much. Do you know what? Tomorrow I want to go on the pier.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll go on the pier. Because there's rides, well, I suppose there's rides, but then...
I feel like we should actually wake up tomorrow. I said that today.
We do wake up, but...
We don't go out until it's dark.
No, because we are quite...
Like, every day, we haven't left until it's got dark. We're in bed until 3 p.m. every day.
Yeah, but we're quite... No, I wouldn't say lazy. Lazy not the word.
We're incredibly lazy.
No, I would say we just...
Lazy.
We love a lion. We love a lion. Both love a good lion with a cup of tea.
And also we keep getting into like series or movies and stuff and then we can't turn it off.
No, yeah, exactly.
It's not our fault.
Because when we was in Turkey, it was exactly the same. Because we was watching that... What was it?
Big Brother, Jack Whitehall.
Big Brother, Jack Whitehall, like travelling with his father and everything.
And once we started it, we just can't stop, can we?
Yeah.
We just sit there, cup of tea, biscuits, watching a series.
Literally.
What?
The treats thing though, what we had last night.
Yeah, that was banging.
I'll edit put the photo up on thingy, but it was like what? Cookies, strawberries.
So I had brownies, marshmallow, Oreo. And then it had like milk chocolate sauce, white chocolate sauce, Nutella, and Biscoff sauce.
Was it Biscoff sauce?
Yeah.
I thought it was toffee.
No. Biscoff. Remember, because it was called Lotus, and you were like, "What's Lotus?" And I was like, "It's Biscoff."
Cheers. Yeah. Thanks for that again. But, yeah, we had that, and we also did Christmas presents as well. While we're here,
I've still got one. Well, I've got 2. One of them's lost in some random post
box.
I've got we've got no idea where it is.
It's in this area.
Basically, it would take too long to get it delivered to Jersey, so I got it delivered to like a like a those like postal lockers, but we cannot find it for the life of us. So we need to. We do need to get up in the morning, so we need to find that.
We do need to find that somewhere, because otherwise it'll probably be me just keep coming back to Brighton just to try and find this bloody parcel.
No, we'll find it in the morning. I've got one more to give you though. But anyway, go on. What was your present? Tell them.
I was going to say, my present towards you, because when I went to Jersey for the first time, you and your mum were saying about your ring. Was it ring light? What do you call it? Is it mirror? It was mirror with that
I had
LEDs.
like a few years ago. My mum bought me like a mirror, and it had like lights around it.
Yeah.
And then.
And I just jumped on the chance, and I was like, even with the batteries, it just...
Yeah, when you were there, I tried to change the batteries, and it didn't work. So I was like,
it turned on, but then it just went straight back off.
Yeah.
But then, straight away, I was like, right, bosh. Got that straight in the basket.
I'm surprised that you
I did have to ask your mum, though, didn't I? I did have to ask your mum to see if she was getting it for you, so glad that I did, just in case. And she said she wasn't. So I got that.
Yeah, because I did think, I was like, I bet she'll get me a new one for Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll ask her just in case.
Yeah.
To see if her or your dad are getting one. And then lucky I got it. And then, what did you get me for Christmas?
McFly tickets.
McFly versus Busted tickets. I honestly, I can't wait.
It's gonna be
because we was in Turkey when that came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, we would have been
when they started to say they were doing it.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That we just started listening to the songs and everything.
We got a bit of a McFly obsession.
We do. I'd say more McFly than Busted, to be honest. I do like one of their Busted songs.
Yeah, but I like
the year 3000.
The relationship between McFly and Busted. Like, I'm excited to see the fight.
It'll be
I think it'll be a good, it'll be a funny atmosphere.
Thing,
yeah, exactly.
Which would be jokes.
Yeah.
It'll be very good atmosphere as well with like the songs and stuff and everyone singing.
Yeah.
But obviously you had to make the ticket because the ticket didn't really arrive.
Oh god!
Again.
So I bought one of those how you can order because obviously nowadays tickets are all on your phone. You don't get a printed ticket, so you can buy tickets on Etsy that are customized concert tickets sort of thing. So I ordered this one. It was McFly versus Busted, and it had all the info and Merry Christmas and everything on it. Anyway, it didn't arrive in time. So the night before I was due to come here, I had a really early flight the next day, and I just finished a gig at I think I got home at 11 or half 11 or something, and I was like, Dad, turn the printer on. So whilst I was at the gig, I was talking to girls about it, and one of them was like, get yourself on Canva and make one. So I was like, oh wow, I'm genius. Okay, so did that, made one, and then got home and was like, Dad, babe, get that printer out pronto. Tried to print it, it was blank because we had no ink, so that was great. And then Dad was like, right, plan of action, we're going to wake up nice and early, we're going to drive to work, print it off at my dad's work. Anyway, got to the airport, just had this big sheet of A4 paper with his ticket on it, and so then I went to what's it called, W.H. Smith's, bought a magazine because obviously it was just paper, so it's so flimsy. So I bought a magazine to cut the cover off, because you know how the covers of magazines are a bit thicker. So I bought, I think it's some sort of yoga magazine. And then I went out and I was doing a bit of arts and crafts in the airport. I was I had no scissors. Obviously you're not allowed scissors in an airport, are you? So I was trying to rip it, made a right mess of it. So I ended up going into one of the shops and being like, I know this is really weird, but can I please borrow some scissors? I was just at the counter of this shop, cutting and sticking this ticket. But anyway, it worked out in the end.
It did, yeah. But then, how did you give it to me? That's a
little TikTok challenge.
Yes, and I think
I'd been planting the seed for a while. So, a couple of weeks before, I was like, look at this challenge. We should do this. This will be funny.
I mean, obviously, I had no idea. I genuinely thought you just wanted to do the challenge. I was like, you know what, fair play, because we like our TikToks. I was like, yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But I was saying suggestions as well to you, and I was getting all words up and all sorts, what we could say, and then when it came to finally doing it, I was looking at the time going, she's cutting it fine. We need to. This is when we was going.
Yeah, so we were going to do 3 each, weren't we? And you'd done 3. I was about to go on to my last one, which was the McFly one. and you just finished your last one. You were like, right, we've got 10 minutes, and I was like, let's crack on then. Put them on.
Yeah.
I was like, we're not stopping now. And yeah, on the so when you put like headphones on, you have to like say like a sentence or a phrase, and they have to guess what it is you're saying. So my last one was, we're going to see McFly, and then I got the ticket out and showed him. And yeah,
I mean, it'd be on your. Is it on your TikTok now, or
no, it will be.
it will be?
Edit
I
it.
mean, by the time this is up, it probably will be anyway. So
Need to get my editor to edit it.
Hey, I do a lot of editing. I did your. What else did I edit? Your
my vocal reel
vocal one
thing, like the what's it called? Behind the scenes,
yeah. It was your vocal showreel one that you did.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a good little editor,
You are, to be fair.
Genius, some people might say.
Oh, there we go. That's a story for another day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well there we go. I think we've waffled on.
We have waffled quite a bit, so even though this is the second one, it's not too bad to be fair. But yeah, that's episode 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, well, not part 2, episode 2 done.
Episode
really.
2.
God, I don't even know how long this one is, to be honest.
Well, this is the second time we've done an outro, so.
What do you mean? What?
Well, we finished it off about 10 minutes ago and then started waffling again. So this is the second.
Oh my god, it is. Yeah.
This is the second time that we've finished it off.
It is.
Let's go now.
Right, so I have been Jacob.
I've been Meg.
And you've been watching
Stir the Tea. Bye.